Happy Tuesday and welcome to Smell the Coffee. You are joined by Diana Master and Glenora Shipura. How are you doing?
It's a Tuesday. Yeah, guys. Can the week end already?
I
tired.
hope tomorrow is Friday.
I hope tomorrow is. Can that week end? Can the year end actually? Can we already be in December?
Yo, this is why people were saying they are not completely opposed to the idea of another lockdown.
Actually, a lot of, because I saw online because of the Hunter virus, some people had genuine concerns and fears because some industries did shut down because of the lockdown. But most people, like you're saying, they were like, you know what?
At this point, I'm so scared of another pandemic, guys.
Me too.
I cannot handle another lockdown. Like Wasn't there a point we used to buy the 1 liter milk for like 20 something? Now it's 37. 37! Colleagues. No, man.
So it's these things that I'm just like, you go in the shops and you're like $100 and you come out with 2 things.
You do? Legit?
I cannot handle, actually at this point, I cannot handle prices going up. Like, let the fuel increase be this and what, because above this, then I'm no longer surviving. You know what I mean? Above this, we are crime. This is crime now. We are committing crimes.
You were talking about how we are basically living from hand to mouth.
Yes.
By the time the last day of the month hits, you have zero.
Nothing.
Zero.
Nothing.
And someone even said it's not even about how financially wise you are anymore.
It's not.
The money is just not enough.
And
no amount of staying home, no amount of not eating out is going to account for the fact that we're just not making enough. But then in that same breath, we must also be grateful because there are people that are surviving on significantly less.
Actually, the times that we are living in, I don't even know why it's not called the Great Depression or the Great something, because it literally feels like that. I remember, who was I having? I think it was with Aina. And she was like, we were looking at like rental prices and salaries in Windhoek. And this other friend of ours, she's coming from the north, is like, whoa, how do you survive with a rental price that high? And your salary is, you get what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
And Aina was like, you actually have to do multiple other things outside of your job.
Yeah, just to survive,
living here, yeah. So it's just, at this point, we're tired, man. We're really tired. We want to go do the job and let that be enough.
Because back then, people were just doing the normal jobs,
but can we
and they
talk
could
about
afford
the rental
houses.
Prices?
They
can
could
we talk
afford
about
houses.
The rental prices right now?
They could afford cars. They could afford just from their 8 to 5.
Can we talk about the rental prices right now? Because what is going on? How do you mean to tell me that 7K won't even get you a 2-bedroom?
Yeah.
I saw one being advertised for 15K, a 1-bedroom. I was like, yo.
Was it fully furnished?
Fully furnished. And then they said if it's unfurnished, it's like 13K or so. I'm like,
Gosh.
1 bedroom.
Gosh.
I was like, wow, it's cool. It's sharp. You know what? It's sharp.
Yeah, it's really insane.
We can't even live together anymore because let's say it was 8K for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, then it's 4.
Yeah, then it's 4.
But then on top of that, you still have utilities.
Yeah,
You still have groceries.
But it was manageable.
You still have
a 2-bedroom
fuel.
for 8K or 7K was manageable. But a 2-bedroom, you will not find it less than 10K. That is ridiculous, guys.
No. You must dollar what you must. Someone said, I saw a video that said, in this economy, you need to have, yes, a job, but you also need to do a little bit of prostitution on the side. I said, ha. But then the thing is, it's in a native language, so you can't, we obviously can't play it on Smell the Coffee. But I was like, you know what, Ne? Yeah.
It really is rough out here. It's so rough. The rental prices piss me off. Like, I have a friend, they actually left Windhoek. I think they are now in Okahanja or Osona. And then they called me like, please find me a place, a 1-bedroom. So I'm like, I'm looking, I'm calling. And at some point, he was just like, you know what? I just have to sacrifice. Because also commuting is not working anymore because of the fuel.
Because of the fuel. But then also, guys,
Increase. Because they drive.
Yeah.
So it's like, and he's alone, like that up and down.
And a lot of people, you know, when people ask me, oh, don't you know, I'm looking for a one bedroom. I'm like, yo, colleague.
Do you know how expensive a one bedroom?
It's not even that, it's
a one
expensive.
bedroom for 13. No, it's going for 12. And then I think, it's going for 13 actually.
But then the thing is, it's not even just expensive. It's the mental gymnastics for you to find a place, because it seems like everyone wants a place.
I don't know what happened all of a sudden.
So it's difficult to find a place. Like, people are scrambling. And I even saw an article in the Namibian that of people saying that they're being scammed by these agents.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
And
there's
it's
also
a
that
shame.
on top of things.
But
There's
it's a
those
shame that
agents.
it's only coming to light now.
This
has
has been around.
Happening.
Oh, I remember there's a time when I was like really desperate looking for a place, and then I saw a Facebook advert for a place. Was it in Hoogland Park? But fairly very affordable, right, compared to other places. So you call the guy, and then it's like, yeah, cool. I'll organize viewing, and then he calls you back like after maybe an hour, and it's like, so there's other people that are interested.
Yes.
You need to give a deposit of
Yes.
this much. Or else I can give it to the other guys. I'm like, I've not even seen the
I
place.
haven't even seen the place.
It's like, no, but what can I do? I'm like, yo.
Yeah, you need
and
to
some
be very
people
careful.
are so desperate
Yeah.
that they will pay.
Yeah.
I
You have to be
almost
very
paid. I
careful.
almost
You have to
paid.
be very, very, very careful, especially when it comes to these agents and these scams. Anything that requires you to part with your money before you have seen it physically or you are holding it physically,
Don't part
do
with
it.
your money till
For
you
me,
have signed. Till you
even
have
order
signed.
with me. Even
Girl,
order
my
with me.
wig.
I do
I told
not.
you my wig story now.
Yes. I do not. Even if it's just a dress for $100, I'd rather be like, can I come and get it?
Yeah, once it's
And
here.
then I pay you in person. Because unfortunately, people are just scamming people.
You know, when I went to the police, right, because of the wig, because it took a lot of money. It's like 3K, above 3K. And the police was like, just open a case. Because I was just like, I don't want to open a case. I don't want, just, call the person, let's handle it amicably. And then they're like, too many people. Because it's like, oh, it's those order with me. They literally, oh, it's those order with me, guys. They're literally like, oh, it's another one. That's literally the conversation that they had. Like,
But that sucks, because then they're ruining the business for those that are actually legit. Because there are many that are legit. Many of them are very
and that's
legit.
the problem. Yeah, now we don't want to order.
Now
with you
we
anymore.
have trust issues.
Yeah.
My nail tech posted a screenshot from one potential client who basically made a booking on the website, right? Now my nail tech, if she doesn't know, obviously your first time, so she requires a deposit. And this woman said, no, I will not pay a deposit until the service has been rendered. I will not pay until the service has been rendered. So now it's a catch-22 situation, because how do I know you're actually going to show up for the appointment?
I agree with
But
you.
then her as a client, it's like, how do I know that you're not going to scam me?
I understand both sides.
It's a catch-22 situation.
I understand. Even with me, when somebody, I remember I had a hair appointment, and then this lady was like, you need to pay a deposit. And I was like, oh, I paid it, but you know when you're like...
You're just like, please don't let it be a scam. Please don't let it be a scam.
And she was not. She was not. But that's literally what was going on in my... Because we're tired of... But also, like, we're talking about the economy right now. Like...
But my friend gave me really good advice. She said, before you actually part with your money, go on these gossip pages and see if people are talking about these people. Because they'll already say, oh, don't buy from Glenora ever again because what, you see. So go to at least a place, if you're going to get your nails done or whatever it is, go to a place that is reputable. And don't read the reviews that these people post, because sometimes they get their friends to post these so-called reviews.
I'm here saying, oh, look, Diana is saying...
Yes.
She had a great experience. Diana is my bra.
Exactly.
Me and Diana are writing that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So just really and truly, try to go for a reputable place. Look for people with a lot of followers, especially mutual followers. So that I'm like, oh, Glenn, I saw you're buying from this person. Or you're following this person. Did you buy from them before? Yes, I did. Oh, okay. And how was the experience? Do that instead of just it's maybe like a sponsored ad or whatever. Guys, in this economy, for hard-earned money,
And they even come after people that are looking for jobs. So the scams are left, right, and center. It's everywhere, guys.
it's a side hustle for someone else. Scamming is a side hustle for someone else. Please, you know what? Let's get into our Reel of the Day segment.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you. You know, I feel so bad, Lee. Oh, Lee, thank you. Lee, thank you. Please, Lee. I will tell you when my heart comes.
This is the only way to apologize. We're literally just talking about the economy. This is the only way to apologize.
I actually don't want apologies.
Just give me money.
Glenn, I send you 5K. It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm like, you know, that's the only apologies.
For me, not
We
even
accept
flowers
it.
do it anymore because it's like, yeah, cool, fine, flowers, but send
Flowers,
money.
They will die, my dear.
They
You
will
can't eat
die.
them. Tommy, I don't have electricity at home. What am I going to do
What
with your
are you
flowers?
gonna do with your flowers?
In the dark.
They're going to wilt in the dark. Send money
Send
as an
money.
apology. So before you wrong me, just remember it's expensive to apologize. Yes, just remember.
A young 5K, my apologies, they come at 5. They
Minimum.
start at minimum at
Minimum
5. A young
5K,
5K,
yeah.
we're not doing this 1K things.
But we're even saying this now, that 20K is not even a lot of money.
Bro, 20K is nothing.
20K is not even a lot of money in this economy.
20K is, what are we doing? You're wasting my time.
But anyway, let's get into our next meme.
People who always smell good are actually trying to seduce us. But they don't want to say. Because why do you always smell so good? Why? I love people who smell good.
People who smell good are low-key trying to seduce us for real.
Even a woman. Like, I'm drawn to you because you just smell
You
so
just
good.
smell
Like,
good.
I want to sit next to you and be like, oh, wow. You
And
know what
can
I
we
mean?
talk about it? Being told you smell good is like the best compliment ever. I was just like, I do? Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you.
You know, they say Rihanna apparently smells very good.
Rihanna apparently is the best smelling celebrity out there.
And A$AP Rocky, when he had his trial situation, he said he literally, because he had his back turned towards her.
But he could smell her.
The moment she entered, he was like, my
She's
woman is
here.
here. Oh,
My bae is here.
that is so cute.
My bae is here. Colleagues, smell nice. Please.
It's like the woman is
Go
so
bath and smell nice. You know, especially when somebody hugs you and you can still smell them. This is for people who bath only. If you don't smell good, don't hug me. I want to be smelling like your body odor. Please don't come and hug me, okay?
Oh my word, I have a story to tell you, but I don't think I can say this.
We don't have time. We don't have time. We have time for one more meme before we get into our top stories.
And all I know is this cannot be the same life that I was protecting with the mask in 2020. What the fuck?
You know what? Somebody said this, if I was in a horror movie, he didn't understand why people want to like survive.
Why do you want to survive?
I would just die. Like,
If there's a zombie apocalypse right now, I'm like, yo, sharp colleagues. It's been a good life. It's been amazing. Sharp.
what am I running? It's like
Peace.
running for my life for what?
I know. Even that movie, Bird Box.
Yeah, I will look.
I will look. I'll be like, hi, can you see me? Hello, I'm here. I'm here. Me.
You look.
I will look. If they can't see me, I'm hi, please.
for-
Hello.
There are those ones who were unaffected.
Yes,
If
it's
I'm those
like,
unaffected ones, I'll be like,
why am I immune?
Be here doing the surviving thing.
Why am I immune to this? Like, why? Because, guys, let's just talk about the mental gymnastics it takes to survive. Go and watch Alice in Borderland. I keep telling you to go watch Alice in Borderland.
Yeah. You have been.
So they
telling me.
basically play games to get a visa so that they can live like longer,
Yeah.
right? And the games are so, I'm like, all of this for what?
I can just pass away. It's fine.
Because not only that, now I must scramble for food. I must look for shelter. I just kill me, colleagues. It's fine.
It's
Wait.
not that deep. No, because honestly speaking, another I think about it, like 2020, we were like, oh, you don't want to spread, you don't want to, you know what I mean? And now I'm just like, you know what? What was I?
We were
The
fighting.
times we are in right now, I'm like, yo.
And this is actually not to be insensitive to the people
Yes.
that have passed on from the COVID virus. But at the same time, guys, it's just one of those things where you're like, we went the extra mile to try and protect ourselves. And then now you look at the state of the world. You are going out of your way using a paper straw. Meanwhile, the powers that be are bombing people left, right, and center. It's like, so me and my one paper straw.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't even have time for a commercial break. I think we do have time for a quick ad break.
Very short
And then
one.
when we come back, we take a look at our top stories.
Namibia is a land of movement, with waves that never stop reaching forward. Here, adventure is not something we search for. It is something we are born into. In every corner of this country, creativity rises, from artists, from athletes, from dreamers. And when the world comes to explore Namibia, they discover something extraordinary. Because when sport moves people, creativity moves ideas, and tourism moves the world toward us. Something powerful happens. A platform where movement meets imagination, where industries connect, where opportunity grows, where Namibia's next chapter begins. Welcome to the Creative Sport Tourism Expo. Exhibit, partner, experience. Creative Sport Tourism.
Today in our top stories, a South African Robin Hood. The city of Ekurhuleni says it faced what it calls a digital state of emergency after hackers infiltrated its systems in a long-running cyber attack that left nearly 1.19 billion rand still uncovered. A delegation from the city told Parliament's Standing Committee on Public Accounts, or SCOPA, that the breach caused losses of around 2 billion rand, although about 891 million rand has since been recovered. City officials say hackers gained access through weak security systems at municipal facilities, including unsecured Wi-Fi and a collapsed firewall. Once inside, the cyber criminals allegedly manipulated billing accounts, deleted debts owed by businesses, and generated fake invoices to pay themselves. Acting City Manager Cholofelo Kopedi says the fraud went undetected for some time and may have happened through multiple smaller breaches over several years. Investigators also discovered a loophole where cybersecurity monitoring was inactive overnight between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. The city has since seized computers from its ICT department, involved police and the SIU, suspended its chief information officer, and brought in the State Security Agency to strengthen security and introduce a 24-hour monitoring systems. I am all for the clearing of debt, but thereby creating invoices to pay yourselves. Okay, now you're taking it too far.
You're taking it too far now.
We were fine with the whole Robin Hood situation, helping out the poor and clearing their debt.
But then they also had to I need to get
They're
something
like, I
out
need
of
to get
this.
something out of this. You, Glenn, I'm not going to clear your 5 billion rand debt for free.
For free.
Nah.
And you know what's funny? Actually, people took to social media, and then obviously people are celebrating because you mentioned you owed like 100k rent,
And then you just wake up and your debt is cleared.
You know how you're not sleeping when you owe the municipality.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
You know where like your water has been cut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. And then all of a sudden gone. So people are celebrating. Because
That time
they're like,
someone was fasting for the whole week, like, God, please, I don't know what I'm going to do about this. And God said, I got you. I got you.
Honestly, there are some people, I know there are some mothers that are like, I fasted the whole
I
week.
fasted for this.
My child. this
One
is
thing
the
about
best
God,
thing
though,
about-
guys, God will always come through.
In mysterious
One
ways.
thing about God, this is one thing that has been tried and tested.
Yeah.
God will always come through, even if it's at the 11th hour.
At the 11th
I feel like
hour.
sometimes God just watches you. He's like, but you got yourself in this situation. So let me just see. Let's just
At
let's
the
just wait it out.
11th hour.
And then at the 11th hour, God is like, you know what?
got you.
I got you. He's known that he's got you this whole time.
Because trust me, when you owe the municipality, like it's really like a flippant headache. Because
It's the calls.
it's the calls, it's the moment they come and disconnect your stuff. That is when and then it's accumulating.
Yeah. Because they're putting interest.
Yes.
Interest.
It's accumulating. You know, you are like, okay, I'm at 36. Next month, you know what I mean? 3 months.
Yeah,
You're like at 50. It's jumping, it's. Whew.
Yo.
So I understand the pressure that people go through because
But then this is why I was also telling you that even some educational institutions that shall not be named
yeah.
also do these things where one morning you wake up and they say you owe us this much money. I'm speaking from first-hand experience.
When
and I
they
always
just
say, they just decide, you know what, you owe us.
Diana, you owe a 50K.
You owe a
and
50K.
And you know you've been paying.
What you need to do is ask them to print out your financial statement. You go with your receipts and say, I don't understand where this extra 18K came from.
You know, there's some
Balance me
industries
real
that
quick.
I feel like shouldn't be capitalized. Do you get what I'm saying?
The medical
Education-
field?
Medical and education.
And education.
I just don't think the capitalist system should be in those industries. It
Yeah.
should not be about profit. Because how are you trying to make a profit off a sick person?
Exactly.
Yo?
Exactly. But anyway, let's get into our next story.
So this happened all the way in Australia. It's, I guess, a case of Robin Hood as well.
Okay.
If we
Similar.
can take it, let's take a look.
Imagine beating someone up on the streets who deserves it so badly that you literally get an award from your city. Well, it's actually what just happened in Hawaii a few days ago when this tourist from Seattle got caught on camera throwing a massive rock at a seal. Although that was already bad enough, this just so happened to be a highly endangered monk seal, a species that's not only culturally important, it's also incredibly loved by all of the locals. And when some of these locals quickly confronted the guy and told him he could be fined up to $50,000, all he said in response was, I don't care, I'm rich, I visit Hawaii every few months. Now the guy probably just went on with his day and didn't think much of it, but what he never expected was for this clip to just go insanely viral and all of his personal information to soon get leaked. Since people realized that Igor Litmanchuk actually owned a trucking company called IL Logistics, they quickly started bombing it with negative reviews and spam calls. When a Hawaiian native just so happened to find Igor on the street, he gave him a little piece of his own mind. And now the mayor of Maui County has personally promised to federally prosecute Igor, which could include jail time. When a clip of this local beating him up was shown in court, everyone kept his identity anonymous and just called him an environmental activist and awarded him as an ambassador of Aloha.
Our attorney over here wants to make it clear we don't condone violence.
I love it. I love it.
This is how we fix the
World. How are you coming to our country to come and disrespect our flora and fauna?
Bruh.
How are you coming to our country and telling us, oh, I don't care because I'm rich? Well, you know what?
We'll
Your
show
ATM
you.
card is not going to get you out of this.
And you know, I like what they did. They went and found his company and then they just bombed reviewed it.
That was
like,
Gen Z. That was Gen Z.
Definitely.
Remember the time of Donald Trump's campaign?
Yeah.
And they basically spend the hashtag with K-pop. So every time you go on the hashtag Trump, like I think it was a rally or whatever.
Yeah.
Every time you go on that hashtag, you just see K-pop videos. You just see K-pop videos.
I love Gen Z, guys.
Gen Z is a menace.
I think the previous generations were too complacent and too, you know what I mean? We didn't really stand up to what was wrong.
No, we do.
The way the Gen Z do.
Us as Gen Z, we throw hands.
Gen Z is
We
like,
throw hands.
I'm the last of the millennial branch,
Okay.
but I have to say with millennials,
Yeah.
there's that whole, oh, it's a system, just work hard
Yeah,
at it. Whatever. And Gen Z is like, no, why must
We are like, we don't care.
suffer for a system that doesn't benefit us?
This is why we can just wake up and be like, you know what, it's actually toxic. I'm resigning.
Yes.
It's not good for my mental
Gen
health.
Zs will resign.
Yeah.
Gen Z without a plan
The
B.
vibes are off in this establishment.
You see, with
I'm
millennials,
out.
it's more like, okay, I'm going to resign.
After 6 months,
Yeah, but I need to get another job. I need to have... Gen Z, they don't care. Gen Z will walk out with nothing.
yeah.
And there's no plan. There's no plan. There's not another job. And it's not like they're doing well financially or they have good parents. No.
We'll just come to an
They're not being
establishment and be
disrespected.
like, oh, so why did you reject that job? The vibes were off in that place. The aura, it wasn't giving. There was a lot of negativity because you know I'm an empath.
There's this Gen Z girlie that I know. Ne? She got hired somewhere. And then they texted her on a Sunday that she needs to start
On Tuesday.
But she was supposed to start in a month.
Yeah.
And she said, you know what?
No.
We're not doing that here.
We're not. But then also
This
it's sort of like,
unprofessionalism,
but
isn't
it's a
it?
preview of
Yeah.
what's about to happen.
Yes,
it's
exactly.
a preview of what you can expect your life to be at that place. So sometimes, guys, most times, trust your intuition. Trust that gut feeling. It's there for a reason. On that note, that does bring us to the end of today's episode of Smell the Coffee. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll catch you guys tomorrow, same time, same place.